Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification so that you will be notified if I have new tutorial videos. In this tutorial, I will model a transition, or some people call it a reducer. In this transition, both ends are flange type. This is the finished transition. Please note the smooth transition between the circular and rectangular this side. There are many ways to accomplish this model, but in this tutorial, I will show you the simplest method. So let's get started. First, I will draw a master sketch. This is not a requirement, but it gives a flexibility in modifying the model, especially if the model is complex, or if your intention is to drive your model by configurations. It is a good practice to make a master sketch. So I will draw a sketch from the top plane with the vertical center line. Click OK, then horizontal. Click OK. This will represent the rectangular flange. This one. So let's continue. Then I will make dimensions for this one. This is 400 mm, and this one is 200 mm. The total length is 400. This one, I will move this one here. The thickness of the flange is 15 mm. This one I will move inward. The thickness 15 mm. So the distance from these lines is 75 mm. And this line and this line should be equal. So the offset is 50 mm. So this offset is 50 mm. Now I will connect this endpoint to this and up to the last horizontal line, similar to the left side. So from here to here. Now I will put some text on the dimensions to help me identify the dimensions. This is not a requirement, but it is a good practice to have some identification in your dimensions. So, for example, this one, I will call this one as rectangular width, and this one flange thickness, same as this flange thickness. This will be the pipe length, and this one the overall length. This would be pipe nominal diameter. This one offset, similar to this offset. So again, this is not a requirement, but it is a good practice. And those texts has no effect on the dimensions. This is purely a annotation. So I will exit the sketch. Then I will rename this one as master plan sketch. Press enter. Then I will change the view to isometric. Now the next step is to create a plane on this sketch point. The last sketch point, the midpoint, and the first sketch point. So click the plane, select the center line, and select the sketch point. Make sure the arrow is pointing towards you. So click OK. Repeat the process for the midplane. So select the center line, select the point. Click OK. Click on the open area, then click again the plane, select the line, select the endpoint, and click OK. Now let us rename these three planes. This one, the first one, should be M rect plane. Press enter. The mid plane PM made plane. And the last one is M, shall we say, pipe plane. And I will hide these planes. The next step is to create a rectangle on this side. So select the first plane, create the sketch, then draw a rectangle. I will choose a corner rectangle and draw somewhere here. It is my intention not to draw directly on the endpoint because I want to delete the sketch point on the midpoint. So I will click delete. Then I will select the midpoint, select the line, right click and select midpoint and select the origin by holding your control key, then select release and click the make coincident and click OK. Now we will constrain this line to this endpoint. So select the line, control hold and select the endpoint. Then release, select make coincident. Click OK. Now I will make a dimension for this vertical line. This is 200 mm and I will write a text rec depth and click OK. Now the next step is to draw a outer rectangle for the flange. So I will use the offset of 50 mm. Select the 4 lines. Make sure it is a you check this offset geometry to make these lines as construction geometry. So click OK. This will be your offset. Okay. Now we will offset again for the PCD 20 mm. So select this 4. Select the reverse and click OK. This will be your, shall we say, this is PCD offset. This one, I make this as flange offset. The next step is to put a sketch point for the whole location. In the finished transition, this one, the whole location. So for the horizontal PCD, there will be 7 holes each side. So select this. So meaning this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Click OK. Repeat the process for the other horizontal line. Now for the vertical lines, the the number of holes is 5. Should be 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, then add on each corner. So this one, then exit the sketch. Now we go to the midplane. So for the midplane, select create the sketch. Then we will create a square. Change the line type to construction. Then select the horizontal control, hold down your control key, then select the vertical line, then make equal. Click OK. Then select the vertical line and select the control select the endpoint and make coincident. The next one is to draw a center point arc from the origin. The center is from the origin. The starting point is from this endpoint going to the 90-degree location. Make sure it is construction line. Then we will make this endpoint and this origin a vertical. Click OK. Then exit the sketch. The next one is the pipe plane. So select this plane, create a sketch, then select a circle up to this vertex, this endpoint. Check construction, repeat for the outside diameter of flange. So this one, select construction, click OK. Now for the PCD, the distance is 20 mm. So select the outside diameter, reverse direction, then click OK. This will be offset, sorry, PCD, PCD offset. Then draw a vertical line from this point to origin, then to the PCD circle. Press escape key, make a dimension, select the points, and key n equal 360 divided by 8 divided by 2. I will explain this one later. Click OK. Then exit the sketch. Now we will rename these sketches. For sketch 2, we will rename this as aim, rec, ski. For the mid sketch, this is a mid sketch. Press enter. And for the circular, let us say this is pipe sketch. Enter. Now, let us save the part. I will name this one as master sketch. Click save.